It has been nearly 3 weeks since the killing of 23-year-old Irina Zarutska on a Cats Blue Line train. There is growing a memorial tonight at the South End station where police found Zarutska. Meanwhile, city leaders are hearing riders' concerns about transit safety. Thanks for joining us on Queen City News at 10 tonight. I'm Brian Blakely. Cats officials are hearing from concerned commuters. The city's Public Transit Advisory Committee gave a safety update to leaders today, and those officials were not available for an interview with our Caroline Boyer. As she reports, frequent riders are not pleased with what they believe is a lack of action.
Part of the initial response from Cats leaders after the light rail stabbing included increasing security on trains and platforms. On Wednesday, transit officials heard from people who ride the Blue Line where that attack happened, who say they haven't noticed any difference and they're frustrated.
Since the incident, I still have not seen much of a response in terms of security. I know there's been a lot of talk about what to do, but talk hasn't really led to action.
I have seen no changes within the Cats line with regards to security. In fact, I think it's even gotten worse.
People who commute on the Blue Line are calling for action in the wake of Irina Zarutska's death.
It's easier to find Waldo than it is to find a security person in the Cats environment.
They want to see more security personnel on trains and on platforms. Cats leaders promise they are focused on making their officers more visible, but say there's only so much they can do.
There have been changes that have been immediately deployed. But again, the security forces, it's not possible to have a security guard on every vehicle, every day, every hour, all the time.
Part of the plan is to utilize off-duty Charlotte-Mecklenburg police officers and deploy a bike unit using the rail trail.
They're more mobile so that they can respond quicker. That's specific to the Blue Line, especially in certain areas where reaching some of the platforms is much easier via the rail trail and bike than it is by car.
There are also talks of replacing outdated cameras and potentially adding ticket validators to ensure people pay to ride. That's in part because Cats officials don't believe the suspect in the August 22nd stabbing to Carlos Brown had a ticket.
When a ticket is validated, it's now active. Once you're on the vehicle, you can't validate that ticket, right? And that gives fair enforcement the ability to come through and determine who has and hasn't paid.
I asked if I could speak directly to Cats leadership after the meeting ended. In our latest request for an interview, I was once again told no one was available. In Uptown, Caroline Boyer, Queen City News.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.